So I've been not recording any long form videos this past week or so. I've been going through a lot and just felt like it wasn't okay to show up in the state that I've been in. And I realized that, I speak a lot about living in trust and surrender, about following the nudges, trusting the process, and living in alignment with our authentic truths. And I don't just believe in this way of life. I know it. I know it in every cell of my being. I know it in my blood. I know it in my bones. That this is the way that we're meant to live as humans and to live peacefully and in fulfillment in a life of joy. And there's also a shadow side to everything. And y'all know I don't shy away from doing that shadow work. And true authentic living means embracing both the light and the shadow. And, I felt like I'm not in a space to show up and to express to people how to live this life when I'm going through it. I'm going through it financially. I'm going through it emotionally. It's just heavy right now. And, my inner voice encouraged me to come here. Again, authenticity is the highest frequency that we can embody, and it does often lead. It 100% leads to this life of deep fulfillment, of peace, of joy, but also embracing both that shadow and that light. And I'm not here to preach a prosperity gospel of this is how you become rich and this is how you become a millionaire. That's not even everyone's dream. I'm here to show you how to live in your authentic truth, even when it's messy. And that's what I'm doing here with you in real time. I'm doing the inner and the outer work to decolonize myself and to decolonize my life. And the truth is alignment doesn't always mean ease. Sometimes getting in alignment with our highest truth means changing paths, and changing paths can be rocky and difficult and disorienting and tiresome sometimes. And the more I grow in this work, the more I met with my shadows again and again, but always from a new place. And I've talked about this before, about the spiral staircase and how sometimes it feels like we're returning to the same place. I'm like, oh, returning to this financial stuckness again, but it's not. I'm here from a new place, and I'm here from a place of truth, and I can't lead in truth without embodying this. Yes, I've been here before. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it's discouraging. And yes, I know that there are miracles on their way. And I'm here to claim that, to show up for that for myself, because I use this platform to be of service. I use it to use my intuitive voice, to speak, to follow the nudges. It's just how I have been led to show up here. And today that includes being of service to myself, which is owning the truth of that I'm in a sticky, messy middle right now. And for me to grow in this work, I have to be able to continue to show up even in the shadows. And so, this week I am in the thick of it. Emotions are high, money's tight, but I'm keeping my word to you by showing up in all of it. I've done the work. I've surrendered to this process. I have detached from the outcome, and I've been stripped of control. I'm in this place of just surrender, and it's scary and it's hard sometimes. And I'm practicing what I preach by showing up without the evidence, by knowing that it's coming, by knowing that the miracles are waiting, by knowing that the aligned opportunities are here for me. And I'm claiming that in the thick of it. I'm claiming that from the darkness of, I know that it's there, even though it feels icky right now. And even though I don't see the evidence right now, I know it because I know this work and I know this life and I know it in every part of me. So I'm showing up and speaking it out loud so that I can follow up and you can see what this looks like in real time. That when you're in this place and you're feeling icky and sticky and there's a place for you. Come to the comments, come talk to me, put it out there, because facing the shame, facing the things that the shadows, shining light on them is how we grow and how we embrace all these parts of ourselves, right? So, here from this place, stripped of control, I'm still going to choose this truth, even when it doesn't look all shiny and pretty. I'm still going to choose the truth, and I'm still going to show up in it. The miracles are still coming. The support always shows up. And I know that these shifts that are happening to me are real. I love this work. I love sharing it, even when it's hard, even when it's ugly. And I love witnessing others draw closer to their own truth as we rise in this together. And that's why I'm here in this, because I know that you have days when you feel this too, so that we can rise up out of this together. And when those miracles come in, and when those aligned opportunities come in, you can bet I'm going to show up here and share them with you, so you can see that step, you can see the difference, and you can see that this journey of decolonization, and this journey of authenticity, of returning to our thoughts, authentic selves, it looks all the ways, and then there's room for all the layers of it, and there's room for all the sides of it, and it doesn't mean that there's something wrong. So today I am calling in the win. I am calling in aligned work. I am claiming the miracles. I'm choosing to be seen in it all, for me, for you, for us, for all of us, so that I'm creating permission for anyone else who would not have felt okay to show up in this way, to show up in this way. Again, I love what I do. I love sharing this work, and I know that this is my life's work. And if you've been feeling this too, you're not alone. It doesn't mean that you're on the right path. Sometimes things get difficult because they're shifting us into where we're supposed to be. Sometimes things get quiet because our broader perspective, our guides, everything around us knows what's coming even when we don't. And sometimes that quiet is needed. Sometimes that struggle is needed. It's like the seed pushing through the soil. When the sprout is coming through, like, it takes a push. You have to push through that dirt. You have to push through that soil to get to the light. And sometimes when things are feeling difficult, it doesn't mean that we're out of alignment. It doesn't mean that something's going wrong. It just means that we're in that push, that final push of labor before the baby is born, that final reach up out of the gutter before you're embraced in the light and wrapped in a warm blanket. Like, that. Just because it feels icky right now doesn't mean it's wrong. Right now, things are difficult, and I still have no doubt in my mind that this is the work that I'm meant to be doing. I still have no doubt in my mind about every bit of truth to the things that I share here in this space, which is why I wanted to show up like this today, because I have full faith. I have full faith that this isn't the end of my story. And I'm really excited to share the breakthroughs with you, to share the miracles that come through, to share the clients that are so aligned, that come to me and bring this abundance to me in the time when I need it, and I bring this clarity and guidance to them in a time when they need it. That copacetic relationship. I'm here. I'm showing you all the parts of what it looks like. And again, if you're feeling this too, you're not alone. We're going to keep showing up together in all of our layers. We're just going to keep owning it. And so I hope that this has provided a safe space for you, so that when things aren't going the way that you would like for them to be, or it feels like things aren't showing up, or it feels like things are really like not aligning with what you would hope they would be, or not aligning with the most easeful or least stressful way that it could be, that that there is a place for you, that you can show up in your life with your people. You can show up here in this community in all your ways. If you feel called to continue to do this work, if you feel called to have a companion on this journey, to work with someone who knows what it's like to live in the light and the shadow, that can hold both, that can hold the beauty and the excitement and the joy with the pain and the difficulty and the pushing through in those messy middle spaces, I've got you. I'm here. Reach out to me. Let's see if it's aligned, see if there's a way that we can work together that will work for both of us. Right now, I'm offering a sliding scale on my one breath work and intuitive guidance sessions. So if you are feeling this pull to reconnect to yourself, to get grounded in your truth, or to receive support in a sacred and spacious way, my sessions are open this week. DM me if it's calling to you. I'd be honored to hold space for you. And, that's the beauty of being able to hold space in the pain, is because it's even more rich, fertile soil. It doesn't mean that I don't have space for other things. It means that I am expanding and growing in the space and in my own capacity of what I can hold. And I have no doubt that this is all part of that journey for me as I continue to grow and as my impact continues to grow and as my voice reaches more ears, more hearts, more lives, right? So I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And if you want to work together, if you want to get through this messy middle together, I've got you. Aloha.